Hey PreK, Mr. Grice without a mask. Mask? No mask. Here's my face. All right, what we're gonna do today is some pretty cool stuff. We're gonna talk about a spiral, and we're gonna talk about the different kinds of lines that there are. Right, so we've talked about lines before, right? All right, we got a straight line, a dashed line, a dotted line. We got zigzag, wavy line. What other kinds of lines do we have? Maybe dashes where they're vertical lines or straight up and down lines. Vertical, up and down, vertical, up and down. These dashes are horizontal. They go side to side, side to side. All right, let's see what other kinds of lines are there. Does anybody know? If you have your hand raised, I'll call on you now. And then, well, I don't know if I could draw it because I can't guess what you're gonna say in the video. But anyway, let's move on. I'm sure that you were right. Now, what we're gonna do is, your paper looks like this. You've got a spiral. What I want you to do is focus on the spiral. We're gonna use crayons, and I want you to do the different kinds of lines on the line. Okay, so maybe we start with a regular line and we trace some of it, not all of it, just some of it. Then maybe I'll do dashes. Then I'll stop. Maybe I'll do those vertical dashes. Maybe dots. Oh, right, I forgot to change colors. You guys can change colors the whole time if you want to. Psh, just one color, Mr. Grice. What are you thinking? We gotta do all kinds of colors, right, guys? Maybe circles. Maybe little circles on the line. We are focusing on the line. Every mark we make is gonna be on this line. Ooh, what about a wavy line that goes through our spiral line? You gotta be really careful with that wavy line. It's gonna be hard to control, but I bet you guys can do it. All right, well, let's see. Let me refer back to our list of lines. Zigzag, so we could do zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. That's the sound it makes in my head when I draw a zigzag line. All right. What the color now? All right, maybe we do little squares. Because we did circles, we could do little squares. Maybe we color them in. Maybe color the circles in too. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Maybe just do like a scribbly one. And you make sure that you're staying on that line when you're scribbling with it though. Now maybe we do just a regular tracing. Maybe it's got a line on the end of it. And then a horizontal line like that. And then again, and again, and again, and again. And we're just gonna go all around. Okay, so you can repeat the same lines if you want. You can use any color you want to. Maybe we have just a bunch of those, and then you just go for it, guys. And when you're finished, if you want to add some more color to it, you can. Look, maybe I want to color this whole section in right here. And maybe then I'll do green. Just coloring in between the lines now. Look what happens. You see this blue circle? If I color over it with the green, watch what's gonna happen. Look, I pulled some of that blue into that space. You can do that if you want. You can just go crazy. This is just a fun little activity where you're studying lines and you're staying focused. You're making sure that the lines that you're drawing are in the spot they're supposed to be, Okay, so this is an exercise about controlling your hand, because you're the boss of your hand. Look at your hand, here. Look at your hand. Look at your hand like this and say, hey, I'm the boss of you. Yeah, because you are. You're the boss of your hands. I'm your boss. You're gonna do what I want you to do. And then now, I want you to color. So, I'm gonna keep coloring a little bit more, and then we'll get to it. So I'm just gonna, look, do you see here? I'm not going across this wavy line. That's just a decision that I'm making. Artists like you and me, we make decisions when we're creating artwork. And so a decision that I made was to not color outside of this wavy line. But right here, I made the decision to color the green over and through the circles. So I want you guys, you little artist friends, to start making decisions about your own artwork. Oh, I messed up right there. I went over the line. That's okay. All right, anyway, you guys get it. Let's do it. All right, fun times.